Yes, my dear students, in this E-class also, I'll continue with chapter number 3, that is measures of central tendency. Today's very first topic is combined mean. If we know the means of two or more groups of observations, we can find mean of the combined groups. हाँ, अगर हमको दो या उससे ज़्यादा ग्रुप्स का मीन पता हो तो हम combined mean of group find out कर सकते हैं. Such a value is called combined mean. It is denoted by x bar c. Suppose x1, x2 till xk are means of k groups having n1, n2 till nk observations respectively. Formula will be as follows. X bar c, the denotion of combined mean, equals to n1 x bar 1 plus n2 x bar 2 plus till plus nk x bar k. ये स्टूडेंट्स यहाँ पे बीच में कोई भी सिंबल नहीं है, इट मीन्स इट इज मल्टीप्लिकेशन. n1 multiplied by x bar 1 divided by n1 plus n2 plus till nk. Now yes, the same thing with the help of example. Now there are respectively 60 and 65 students in two classes A and B of standard 11. The average marks in statistics of both the classes are respectively 48.2 and 54.4. Find the average marks of all the students of standard 11th in subject statistics. Now this is my question. Over here average marks are given. Average marks obviously means x bar. So x bar 1 48.2, suppose, and x bar 2 is 54.4. Over here the number of students in two different sections are 60 and 65, so n1 is 60 and n2 is 65. Combined mean x bar c, the denotion. Now yes, we will write the formula. n1 multiplied by x bar 1 plus n2 into x bar 2 upon n1 plus n2. So n1 is 60, x bar 1 is 48.2. फिर प्लस की साइन, n2 is what, 65 and x bar 2 is 54.4. So 60 multiplied by 48.2, you will get 2892 plus 65 into 54.4, we will get 3536. Yes, नीचे डिनोमिनेटर में n1 plus n2 means 60 plus 65, you will get 125. Divide करेंगे, answer is 51.42. Thus the average marks of all the students of standard 11th in subject statistics is 51.42 marks. This is the simple sum in which all the details are given to you, और आपको वो details formula में डालने हैं, and yes, for the calculations करके you will easily get the answer, students. Now continuing with the combined mean, students, over here आपको एक चीज मिसिंग होगी. So the ratio of women and men employees in an office is 1:2. If the means of ages of women and men are 34 and 37 years respectively, find the mean age of all the employees of the office. Now over here you are given the means of ages of women and men. It means हम लोगों को x bar 1 और 2 ऑलरेडी दिया हुआ है. सपोज द नंबर ऑफ वुमेन इज ए, यहाँ पे हमने सपोज किया नंबर ऑफ वुमेन ए है, देन द नंबर ऑफ मैन इज ऑब्वियसली 2a because of the ratio that is given to us. Women is 1 and men is 2. अगर हमने वुमेन को a एज्यूम किया है, so men will be obviously 2a as the ratio is 1:2. Taking n1 equals to a and n2 equals to 2a, our x bar 1 is 34, that is for women, and for men it is already given in the question that it is 37. So combined mean x bar c, we will put all the details. n1 x bar 1, n1 is a, x bar 1 already given in the question 34 plus 2a multiply by 37. डिवाइड हम करेंगे a प्लस 2a से, सो 34a प्लस 74a अपॉन 3a. सो ऐड करेंगे 34 प्लस 74, यू विल गेट 108a. नीचे दैट इज योर डिनोमिनेटर विल रिमेन सेम. 3a कट हो जाएगा, 108 डिवाइड बाय 3, you will get 36. Thus the mean age of all the employees in the office is 36 years. So students, यहाँ पे हमारे को directly दिया हुआ नहीं था, numbers दिए हुए नहीं थे, it means it missing था. Then also you were able to find the combined mean, students. Now we move on to the next type in it. The average wage of 100 workers of the two shifts is rupees 284. The average wage of 70 workers of the first shift is rupees 290. Find the average wage of workers of the second shift. Total number of workers, students, हम लोगों को इधर 100 दिया हुआ, जिसमें से 70 का डिटेल हमारे पास है. So it means I can say that N1 plus N2 is what? 100. The total number of workers is 100. So N1 plus N2 equals to 100. Suppose N1 are the workers that are working in first shift. So N1 is 70. If N1 is 70 and N1 plus N2 is 100, then N2 जो है वो हमें easily minus करके मिल जाएगा. That is 100 minus 70. I'll get 30. It means the number of workers in the second shift, that is N2 equals to 100 minus 70 equals to 30. Now over here, students, you are given the average wage of 100 workers of the two shifts is 284. It means this is our X bar C. ये combined mean हम लोगों को सारे workers का, that is 100 workers का दिया हुआ है. So X bar C is 284. Now over here, the average wage of 70 workers of the first shift is rupees 290. It means हम लोगों ने फर्स्ट शिफ्ट को N1 एज्यूम किया है 70 के हिसाब से, तो X bar 1 will be 290. That is given to you in answer section. So yes, all the details we will put in the formula. X bar C is 284, N1 70, X bar 1 290 plus N2 30, X bar 2 हमको कैलकुलेट करना है, N1 plus N2, yes, N1 plus N2 70 plus 30 is 100. So ये 100 यहाँ multiplication पे जाएगा. So that is 284 multiplied by 100. I'll get 28400 equals to 70 into 290 is 20300 plus 30x2, X bar 2. So 30x bar 2 तक हम पहुँचे. 30x bar 2 equals to के उस तरफ आएगा. So it will be 28400 minus 20300. 30x bar 2 equals to 8100. Yes, हम माइनस करेंगे 28400 minus 20300. अगर हम करेंगे तो I'll get 8100. फिर 30 नीचे आ जाएगा, that is division में आ जाएगा. So it will be 8100 divided by 30. So X bar 2 I'll get 270, students. I hope I am clear to you. Now we move on to our today's next topic, that is weighted mean. We said that using arithmetic mean is not appropriate if importance of all the observations is not same. हाँ, ये चीज़ हम लोगों ने पिछले वीडियो में स्टडी किया था, जो उसका एक डिसएडवांटेज था. जब ऑब्जर्वेशंस का इम्पोर्टेंस सेम नहीं होता है, उस कंडीशन में अरिथमेटिक मीन प्रॉपर नहीं कहलाता है. A special mean called weighted mean can be found in such cases. Weighted mean is denoted by X bar W. Each observation is assigned a numerical value called weight according to its importance. Yes, सबका यहाँ पे अलग अलग importance होता है, सबको यहाँ पे अलग अलग weightage दिया जाता है. The most important value is given maximum weight. Suppose W1, W2, till Wn are the weights assigned to the observations x1, x2 till xn respectively. The formula for weighted mean is given as follows. Weighted mean equals to X bar W, उसका denotation equals to W1 x1 plus W2 x2 plus till plus Wn xn divided by W1 plus W2 plus till Wn. So finally हम इसको in short sigma Wi xi divided by sigma Wi लिख सकते हैं. Sigma, yes, you all know, total sum. Wi xi, it means yes multiplication of weightage with observations divided by the total of observations. Now here, yes, sigma wixi equals to w1 x1 plus w2 x2 plus still wn xn, and sigma wi equals to w1 plus w2 plus still wn equals to sum of weights. Now students, we move on to the next one, that is, yes, that will be our weighted mean example. Now over here the different items are given to you, उनका वेट्स यहाँ पे आप लोगों को दिया हुआ है. ये दोनों आपके क्वेश्चन का हिस्सा है. टोटल आपको क्वेश्चन में दिया हुआ नहीं होगा, ये आपका क्वेश्चन का हिस्सा है. नाउ ओवर हियर स्टूडेंट्स, ऑल दीज 3 कॉलम्स रादर, फूड आइटम्स वाला, वेट वाला, परसेंटेज चेंज इन प्राइस वाला, ये तीनों आपका क्वेश्चन का हिस्सा रहेगा. So the weights are given to you over here. यहाँ पे परसेंटेज चेंज इन प्राइस x आप लोगों को दिया हुआ है. So सबसे पहला काम हमारा, to make the total of weight, 7 plus 10 plus 5 plus 8 plus 2, you will get 32. Now we start with the multiplication as our formula says, wi into xi. It means हम एक एक w और xi को मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, फिर फाइनली हम उसका सम दैट इज टोटल निकालेंगे. सो 7 into 134 you will get 938, 10 into 125 you will get 1250, so on. You will do the multiplication. टोटल निकालेंगे आप, पहले वेट्स का टोटल, सिग्मा wi you will get 32, sigma wixi you will get 3779. yes, formula you all know, x bar w equals to sigma wixi upon sigma wi. 3779 divided by 32, you will get 118.09. so this is our weighted mean, students. now over here as you can see, सबको अलग अलग weights यहाँ पे दिए हुए हैं. now sometimes instead of weight, students, importance word is also used. so if in the question the word is importance given to you, don't get confused. समझ जाना कि वो question weighted mean का है. so students, I hope you were able to understand today's all the different topics. so yes students, thank you.